Okay, so what I'm realizing is that there are two types of people. There are fans of Marcus's content. Actually, there are three types. There are fans of Marcus's content. There are fans of the interviewees. And then there are fans of Marcus. You gotta treat all of those people different. Those three groups of people must be treated different. So let me break this down for y'all. The content supporters. Okay, well, the interviewee supporters, the fans of the interviewees, those are the least problematic people in the ASI bubble. They simply appreciate some of the content, some of it they don't, but, you know, they enjoy seeing the interviewees and they try to support the interviewees. Those are the less problematic people in the group. The second group that you have are the people who are fans of the content. So they may not necessarily be a fan of the interviewees, they may not support the interviewees, but they have a content first mindset like Marcus, and so they will consume all of his content, the spicy stuff, the interviews, the briefcase, the back to the content, whatever it is. Now, they're not the most problematic, but because they are so in tune to the content, they too can sometimes be blinded by the content and not be willing to see where bro is wrong. The final group are the fans of Marcus. This is the smallest group. This is the group of, I believe, some women who want to sleep with Marcus and probably some men who want to sleep with Marcus. And this group is the weird group because Marcus can do no wrong, and if Marcus committed a murder in front of Macy's window, like Trump said about himself, these same people would say, no, he didn't do it. Y'all are the ones I really would rather not get in my comments. Like, don't even get in my comments. For real. Because there's no point in, we not going to see eye to eye. You are a fan of bros. I've never been a fan. Not a fan. Subscriber, slight supporter at some point, but not a fan. Some of y'all are really fanned out by bro. So it's never going to be no getting through to y'all. So there's no point in us even trying to like have a dialogue or go back and forth. Be honest with yourself about who you are and where you stand in that space. And then y'all like to try to get in my... Let me tell y'all something. Here's the easiest way to know if you arguing with a Marcus fan. Your first comment is always going to start with, I'm no Marcus fan, but. Once you start with, I'm no Marcus fan, nah. Because tell me why you're not a fan. Tell me what you're not a fan of. Why you start with, even though Marcus may have offended a 17-year-old, or say even though Marcus exploits a lot of people, or even though Marcus has taken advantage of a lot of vulnerable women, why you not a fan? That generic, I'm no fan of Marcus, but, nah, that'd be a dead giveaway. That's a dead giveaway, and I'll be honest, I don't even care to argue with anybody more concerned about Tone's employment than a 17-year-old's sexual safety. Y'all really are strange. Tone gets all this heat over a job. Meanwhile, none of y'all have to send him anything. Y'all don't have to do a damn thing. Let me repeat that for you. I don't know why y'all feel so compelled. It is a choice. It's a choice. Even if they ask for it, it's a choice. It is a choice. The same people, though, have no issue with Marcus, right? Y'all keep telling Tone to get a job. Why y'all not telling Marcus to quit his job? Why y'all not telling him to retire? Why aren't y'all saying you're not worthy of this job? This job needs to be given to somebody who has enough dignity and ethics in the workplace, right? Not to put their job, their livelihood, their children, their family, themselves at risk. Why are we not telling him that he shouldn't be employed? Why are we so concerned about Tone not being employed, but we don't have no smoke for the fact that this man is employed under his job and his work description as a content creator and has been insubordinate to the process? So let me hear y'all just as loudly as y'all tell Tone he need a job. I want to hear y'all loudly tell Marcus that he needs a new job, that he needs to be fired, that he needs to retire, that he needs to find another job that doesn't put him in proximity with vulnerable people. Is that not a thing? I mean, because two things can be true, right? Since y'all like to, as some of y'all keep wanting to call spades, so let's call spades, spades. Come on. Because I got the deuce of diamond, the deuce of spade, I got big joker, little joker. I'm Trump tight. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. If the allegations made against him are true, should he have his job? Let's give Tone his job then. Maybe Tone should be taking his job. He clearly doesn't appreciate his job. He clearly does not do the job well. Oh, we don't want to have that conversation though now, do we? We don't want to, isn't that ironic? You're all on Tone about a job. What if Tone had Marcus's job and did his job exactly the way Marcus did it? Then what would y'all say? Would y'all be saying, oh, Tone is wrong. Tone knew he shouldn't have had that 17-year-old girl up in that hotel room making that spicy? Would y'all say that? I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. I'm sure you'd tell him he need to be fired, right? So keep that same energy. If y'all think Tone need a job so bad, give Tone Marcus's job. Tone just started his platform. The same way y'all say Marcus being a content creator is a job, make it Tone's job. Help him be successful at it. Help him be successful at it. He might surprise you and do a better job at it. Y'all go to work every day. Would your boss allow you to bring a 17-year-old in your workplace? What job do you have where a 17-year-old would be allowed to be brought into your workplace and engage in that type of activity on your job? On your job. This man did this on his job. Because y'all keep saying that he's a content creator, right? And that's his job. He didn't respect the workplace enough not to do that? Okay. Y'all not ready for that conversation. Y'all not. Just go on and get your curse words ready. Curse me out. Just say all the evil crew. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I'm standing on it, 10 toes down. Don't get on here hooping and hollering about Tone not having a job. Give him Marcus' job. Give him Marcus's job. Blow Tone and Ileana's profile up and their platform up. and they'll have a job. They'll have a job too. It's a job, right? Or it doesn't become a job until you reach what? How much? How much they need to reach before y'all look at it as a job. Now, I'm not saying it's a job in the traditional sense. I mean, I'm not stupid. But I'm basically drawing a correlation. I'm making a point. Guys, take care. Chop it up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think.